Today on the plot, it's a race to reclaim growing space, rescue wild strawberries and transplant delicate seeds before the season kicks off in fall. With the tomatoes on the rise, coriander demanding pots and a new watering system going in, it's all one big gardening mission ahead. Inside the greenhouse, the rocket is flying, but not every seed has made it. The coriander and tomatoes, they're ready to move or risk being lost to overcrowding. It's time to move them to a new home. Firstly, just a little update. The rocket, I mean, look how much this has grown since they've been transferred from the seed trays in the last video into these new pots. These are nearly ready pretty much to go outside. Another thing we did as well is we've moved these spring onions now all into bigger pots, and quite a lot of them here. These will be doing well. They should do all right in there for a little while before they're ready to go out. And then down here we have loads of little pots and stuff. This, it needs to be thrown out. These were old seeds. They haven't really germinated, so there's no point in keeping this. So the seed tray just needs to go. So this is the coriander and the tomato plants, and I mean, these tomato plants took a while to come up, but some of them are getting quite big now and sprouting quite a bit. Coriander, not every seed tray germinated, but still, I think I counted 14 seed trays that are full. So we'll kind of get these divided into pots of 2 each, so 7 pots of coriander. For the tomatoes, I think there is 12 that have germinated. I mean, some of them are very tiny, like this one here, and this one. But we'll try and move them as much as we can. I think we'll get them into, again, 2, so we'll get them into the 6 pots and go from there. Working through the coriander tray one by one, lifting out the fragile seeds and giving each their own space to grow. It's precision work. These early moves set the stage for a strong harvest later in the season. With 7 pots filled, the coriander's now got a bit of room to breathe, the roots to run. That's the first big job of the day complete. So we've moved all the coriander now into new pots. We'll get these watered and then we can start transferring over the tomatoes into their new pots. With the transplant complete, it's time for the most important step, water. A good soak settles the soil, calms the roots and gives these young herbs the best shot at thriving. Another thing we've managed to do today is moving this over, something we've been meaning to for a while. I wasn't involved in this, but finally got this water bowser all hooked in so the water will drain down from the gutter in, get siphoned off and come into here. The idea here is simple: capture rain straight from the roof, store it in the water butt and use it to keep the plants watered. It saves main water and makes the whole setup more self-sufficient. So it's been a few days already and this water butt is already proving invaluable. Potentially we have an unlimited supply of water as the days get hotter. So really good, glad we've got this plumbed in. So we've done the first bit of today's task. We've got all the veg sorted out. Next bit is to do a little bit of tidying just around the place, get everything trimmed, start sorting out this area here as well. There's a lot of weeds in there. Also still wild strawberries that we need to sort out as well. So this is one of the problem areas. You see this old concrete just cracks in the concrete and the weeds just get in and around, and especially with being spring, they just grow like wildfire. I mean, this is massive weed here, so we need to get all this out. So this is this area done now. You see a big difference from a few minutes ago in terms of getting this tidied. We do have a little bit of rubbish that just needs to go in the bin as well. Next part is getting started on this. Here though, there are still wild strawberry plants in here that I do want to try and save. At least for the moment. A lot of the wild strawberries in here, I want to rehome as many as we can. Wild strawberries, I'm thinking about getting just some hanging baskets along here. Getting some more of the hooks I've used for like the greenhouse and putting some hanging baskets on here so they'll get the sun in the morning, and hopefully get some more of them growing so they can hang down. So we want to try and save them if we can. Hi guys, so it's the next day now after we've moved all our plants across into bigger pots, and we're back to strawberries. So we'll just let you know what's going on briefly. You may remember this is the strawberries we moved a little while ago into this tower. It is all mulch now, and some of the ones at the top here are doing okay. but some of the ones at the bottom have just completely died. It's not getting enough sun. So we do have a solution, and this is the solution to the problem. So what we're going to do is we still have a lot of strawberries in this area and wild strawberries here along the fence. So we're going to try and get as many of these as possible into these hanging bags and move them. And this is the strawberries all moved into their new home, hanging from the wall now. We've saved them from the soil. We're actually starting to get some fruit growing there, and hopefully we get some nice strawberries away from the pests. What a difference this makes. Ground all cleared. We've dug out most of the weeds, we've raked everything, and this is ready for a new frontier. It's time for soon enough I'll be putting our corn crops in. The coriander is thriving in its new home. All these nice new pots, and so are the tomatoes. We even managed to pull out a few late bloomers and get them saved as well. Water off the roof and straight into the can. A closed loop but self-sustainable. That's it for this time. We've made some big moves and laid the groundwork for what's in store ahead. If you've liked the video, leave a comment and leave a like as well. Let me know what you're growing in your own patch, and I'll see you next time as we get ready for the corn to go in.